Welcome to Roanoke County Business Partners. On this month's show, we visit Tribal Rugs Gallery at its new location in Oak Grove Plaza. Owner Mohammed Hassanzada tells us his story about how this unique craft came to Roanoke. Then we catch up with Mike Ruth, owner of The Shoe Doctor and a recipient of the Small Business Recovery Grant. He tells us how he's used the funding he received and how business is picking back up. Lastly, we take a virtual tour of the Mack Trucks RVO facility, where Mack's MD series of medium-duty trucks went from planning to production.
We're here today at Tribal Rugs Gallery in Oak Grove Plaza with the owner, Mohammed Hassanzada. Mr. Hassanzada, thanks for having us.
You're welcome, sir. Thank you so much to come to my shop.
Absolutely, and welcome to the county. New to the county?
Yes, I was in Roanoke City, and then I moved to Roanoke County.
But you had a bit of a journey before then. Tell us a little bit about your journey, how you started in Afghanistan and ended up here.
I started in Afghanistan. This business, it is a family business from my father, grandfather, uncles. But I learned a lot from my uncle, and they're stationed now in Dubai. So in 1992, I got the business in my hand. Then I started until today. So this is.
Yeah, and you were saying that you started in Afghanistan on one of your shops was on the Army base.
Yeah, I was having two shops. One shop in downtown Kabul city, another shop was in U.S. Army base called Camp Phoenix. It was in Kabul city. So I used to sell rugs, jewelry there for soldiers, American Army, Canadian. I mean, there was like 40 countries stationed on that base.
Yeah.
There.
And so from Kabul to Los Angeles to Roanoke City to Roanoke County.
Yeah. So 2014, I got my visa. I came to Los Angeles, California. I was there for 2 years in California. Then I came to Roanoke to visit my brother. He took me around the city and county. So I fall in love with this place. So I told him I'm going to move over here.
Yeah.
So I moved in 2017 in Roanoke City. I opened my shop in downtown Roanoke. A month ago, we moved from downtown to Roanoke County, which is Oak Grove Plaza, with more parking space in front of the shop. Plus, it's very close to my house. I can walk from my house to my shop, yes.
Yeah, well, we're glad you made the move.
Thank you so much, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So, for folks who don't know much about the Oriental rug business, myself included, give us a little primer on what you have here, the services you offer.
Oriental rugs are the most of rug I have here. They're from my country, from Afghanistan. They're all handmade, from starting to the finishing by hand. Most of them are natural dye, like a vegetable dye.
Yeah.
I got some rugs from Pakistan and Turkey also, but most of my rugs are from Afghanistan in different sizes, different quality, and different colors.
And all wool, correct?
I have some wool and cotton, and I have some silk and wool mixed, but most of them are wool and wool.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if someone's interested in an Oriental rug, how do they even begin to think about it? Because these are investments. These are art pieces.
Yeah, their investment. They need to see the quality because quality makes the price difference.
Right.
If it's tight knots and more tight, and that's more expensive. It's loose knots. It's not expensive, but always good quality rug is investment.
Yeah. And you also clean and service rugs here, I think.
We do clean and repairs also. The way we clean, I don't see anybody in this region. We are only the one we clean, deep cleaning.
Yeah.
We take the dust out first, and then we go with the deep cleaning brush and shampoo. And we dry them on the sunshine. If we don't have sunshine, then we have climate control room for drying.
Yeah, yeah. So, folks, you're open for business. What are your hours here at Oak Grove Plaza?
We're open from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. 6 days a week from Monday to Saturday.
Okay, and people come in and you'll educate them,
Oh,
show them what you got, help them learn about it.
My before I gave them price, first I explain.
Sure.
What is the quality? What is the material? I'm ready to explain from A to Z for all my customers. I have a little loom. Sometimes if they don't understand how we make, because it's really different, then I show the loom.
Yeah.
I have the loom, I show them this is how we make. I have the small loom with the equipment. When I start making it, they will show more interest. Wow, this is so nice. And it's really a good business.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's a lovely shop. Your inventory is just gorgeous. And again, we welcome you to the county and wish you all the best here.
Thank you so much, sir. Thanks a lot. And I really, I'm happy I'm in part of the Roanoke County community.
Yeah, great.
Thank you.
To help relieve some of the toll COVID-19 has taken on local businesses, in July of this year, Roanoke County and the town of Vinton established the Small Business Recovery Grant Program using funds the county received from the federally established CARES Act. With $1.3 million and 2 rounds of funding, this grant was able to help over 250 Roanoke County businesses with over 2,700 total employees. The program aided industries across the spectrum, including restaurants, retail, business and professional services, and even home-based businesses sustain their operational costs, purchase deep cleaning supplies and PPE, and adapt their business models to adhere to COVID-19 health guidelines. We caught up with a local business owner, Mike Ruth, the shoe doctor and grant recipient, to talk about how the Small Business Recovery Grant was able to help him out. Mike, how you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you, sir.
That's awesome. How's business been?
Business is considerably picked up. I was way down. I'm up to 80% now, full capacity.
That's great.
It's great. My hours, I'm lacking 2 hours from being full normal activities here.
That's great to hear.
I can't complain a bit.
Nice. So when COVID-19 officially hit in the beginning stages, what changes did you have to make?
I cut my hours way back from 8 to 6 to 8 to maybe 12 o'clock. Nobody was going to work. Nobody was getting their shoes fixed. No reason to be here. The only thing that really saved us back then, our landlord, Dr. Patel, gave us free rent for April and May until everybody got back on their feet again. So that went a long way too.
Yeah, absolutely. And you received the first round of the Small Business Recovery Grant.
When I got that, I immediately bought supplies to stock up because people were giving things away. So that was the time. If you look around the shop, all the levers stacked up on the shelves, all the different products here, I got them 70, 80% off, and $2,500 buys a lot of supplies. Everything is current, no bills are delinquent. I feel good.
Absolutely, that's great. So like you said, everything's going great today?
Absolutely. Like I say, customers are coming through the door. It's not full capacity, but we will take this.
That's great. And even right before we just started filming, you had people
I've
coming
had
through.
about 14 customers since I got here at 8 o'clock this morning. Done almost $280. That's a good way to start a Monday.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, Mike, thank you so much. You're always such a great person, so happy, and I can see that COVID-19 hasn't brought you down. You're doing great stuff here, and we really appreciate you being here.
You're welcome. I appreciate everything Roanoke County's done for me. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Mike. We really thank you for hanging in there and staying tough. And for all the businesses in Roanoke County, if you want to stay up to date on business information, you can go to yesroanoke.com and find out all the new information going on with COVID-19 and Roanoke County businesses. Thank you so much.
Roanoke County welcomes Tacos Rojas to its newest location in Kagi Village. Serving lunch and dinner inside and on its spacious patio, this family-owned and operated restaurant is one of the region's favorite Mexican restaurants and is known for its fresh ingredients and homemade quality. Choose from their wide variety of specialty Mexican dishes and house margaritas. Visit Tacos Rojas at 5028 Kagi Road. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Since January of this year, when Mack Trucks announced the opening of their Roanoke Valley Operations, or RVO, site, we've been waiting anxiously for the trucking giant to begin production. RVO is the birthplace of the Mack MD series of medium-duty trucks, with its prototype going from planning to production right here in Roanoke County. With a $13 million investment from Mack and a team effort from the Virginia Economic Development Partnership and Roanoke County Economic Development, Roanoke County was able to win the project and bring 250 new jobs to the area. RVO began production in September and has been working tirelessly and safely to put the MD Series trucks on the streets amid the pandemic. Mack's Vice President of Medium Duty Operations, Antonio Servidoni, gave us a virtual tour of RVO and showed us what Mack has going on in their new facility.
Welcome inside our facility. This is an advanced assembly facility that has applied several new unique solutions. We create a new business model to develop and operate this facility, leveraging the experience of several companies to deliver a new standard. Engineer simplicity is one of our guiding principles to deliver low-cost operation and full engagement for all our people. The plant applies all our best knowledge in lean manufacturing, applying techniques like vendor management inventory for several hundred parts, as well as a complete pool replenishing material. Without further ado, let's start our walkthrough. Come with me. We are here at the Station 1. Here where the Mack Medium Duty series starts, from the base frame, as we have all the components coming from our suppliers already coated in the final paint with a high standard and corrosion protection. From this point, the vehicle sits on an automated guided vehicle that moves along the main line 1, protecting the geometry and integrity of the base frame. The next stop, you're going to see our battery box module. Come with me. One particularly important component of our truck is our battery box module that contains air tanks, rear tank integrated in one single module that moves into the main assembly flow and hooks directly to the frame. This is a good example of how product development comes together with the assembly process to streamline the main flow of the chassis assembly. At this point of the line, our base frame is completed with all the components from bracketry, electrical harnesses, and air lines, and is ready to move to the line 2. After this point, the automated guided vehicle moves itself to the beginning of the line again. Okay, let's go for the next stop. This is our first marriage point of the line. At these stations, axles come on board of automated guided vehicles to meet the base frame. The power of our new IT system secures all the synchronization through production memos that is capable to guide our people to know exactly the steps that need to take to secure that the right axles goes to the right base frame. This is our second most important marriage point. The engine model, like the axles, they have to be synchronized to be produced according to the spec of this particular vehicle. Let's go for the next stop. The whole assembly process of our vehicles is monitored by our production tracking system that secures that every component and every bolt is tightened according to a spec. That protects our people. That secures that all our critical components and torques are recorded and secured for traceability. So let's go for the next stop. This is our cab line. It's positioned in optimal flow in connection with our main assembly line. Follow the same process and procedures of our chassis line with our production tracking system securing every single step of the process. At this point, the cab is ready to be married with the chassis. Let's take a look. This is one of the most critical marriage points where the cab meets the chassis platform. At this point, the right spec cab has to meet the right spec chassis. And at this point, we can see that we have a new truck. At this point, the truck gets its final components like hood, bumper, and wheels. And we start the engine for the first time. At this point, we can claim that our truck is ready. By the way, born ready. This is our validation lane. A series of validations go through these lanes to secure the functionality of the truck. We test the brakes, we dyno test the truck, we will align the truck, and we get this truck in full functionality and a high standard quality for you. We have been working in this facility for more than a year, and the whole team has been brave to stay on during the pandemic without stopping this plant for one single day just to be ready for you. We are proud that our facility is now up and running to deliver the brand new Mack Medium Duty Series to you. We are ready.
We are ready! Thank you for joining us for Roanoke County Business Partners. If you have any questions about this show, want to start a business, or need business assistance, please contact the Roanoke County Economic Development Department at 540-772-2124 or email Jill Loop at jloop@roanokecountyva.gov, or you can always visit our website at yesroanoke.com.